Hello, everyone. I think we're live now. Toby, can you hear me?
Yeah, definitely. I think we're live.
Yeah, can you hear me? Good. Okay. How's it going? So today we're going to be having like an interactive section where where you guys will ask your questions and then the mentors will help. We have Toby on the call. Mimi is also on the call. So if you have any questions, we'll get to it. And a couple of videos will be dropping very soon on models and migration. So, and I can also take you through it if that's what you guys want. You have the floors. If you want to ask questions, just ping there's a reactions. Just raise your hand and I will mute you and get your question. All right. Macaulay. Okay. Okay. Macaulay or Tune, if I'm not mistaken. Right. I think you can ask your question.
My question is, while working on my PS2 on the Django project, so I use PS2 for it. So I was trying to link up my. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so I was trying to link up my. I actually linked my TTO account, my PS2. But I noticed that if I try to like push, it's always giving me an error that I'm not really signing in and all this. So I've tried up on two ways. It was same thing.
Sorry, what did you say you get when you try to push?
Let me try and see if I can. There's an error that shows that I'm not signed in. And I've tried multiple methods doing that. It always asks for, I think, a code or something. A token, yes.
Would it be possible for you to do a screen share?
Is that?
Would it be possible for you to do a screen share?
Let me see. Sorry. I want to try and import my display so you can see what I'm doing.
Okay, Michael. So I'm creating virtual environment. I don't have VS Code. Michael, I don't understand you. If you want me to unmute. Whoa. If you want me to unmute you so you can have your say, I guess. Michael. Okay, Michael, you have the mic.
Good evening, but thank you very much. Creating a virtual environment and the task of installing Django as well. So from that point, ever since I've been having challenges creating the virtual environment, and I couldn't keep up. So I just got stuck with creation of the virtual environment. So I don't know if it's because I do not have VS Code, because I'm just using the IDLE.
Wait, yeah. Oh, you're using the IDLE code.
Yes.
Is that what you said? Ah, okay. Wait, where are you trying to create your virtual? Are you trying to create the virtual environment on the IDLE or on your CMD?
I've been using CMD,
Okay.
command prompt.
All right. Okay. Probably you share your screen in a minute. Let me see what's going on with what's her name? With sorry. Okay. Yes, Macaulay, share your screen. Michael, please hold on. After we're done, Macaulay, we'll get to you, please. Okay. Cancel, please. Can you cancel that pop-up box so we can? Hello. Toby, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. I think she's even making it an extension. Okay. To push.
Oh, okay. Can you? Oh, sorry, she's muted. Sorry, give me a second. Let me unmute you. Yeah, all right, Macaulay, can. Okay.
Okay. So like this now, this is my screen, my VS Code screen. So I have once I have this, give your personal access to press enter to continue and to confirm or escape to cancel. So once I do that, are you with me, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, can I say sign in failed, error, sign in failed, no token provided. So I have, yes, that's the issue I have.
Basically, you're trying to use an extension, right?
Yes.
Are you hell-bent on using the extension, or are you open to using Git?
Well, I try everything possible, but I use Git, I use VS Code. I think this is easy for me to use. So this,
Okay. Do you have Git installed?
Yes.
On your local device? Okay. Just type Git. Let's see. Let's see what we're working with.
Okay. I think I should remove the Django audio directory.
No. Just okay. You have Git. Let me see. Okay, so like this is the directory you want to push, right?
Yes.
Okay. Git remote dash v. Let me see if you have it linked. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Git remote.
Yeah.
Then dash v.
Yeah. B or V?
V. PQRSTUV.
Yeah, I've done that.
You've done it. I am your screen. It's not showing on your screen.
Let me click. Is it showing now?
No. Toby, can you see your screen or his screen? Yeah, I see it now. Okay, you have it. Okay, now do git push. Let's see. Wow. Git push origin main.
Oh, sorry.
Origin main, yeah.
Yeah, let me copy my from my list. You can see the error I have.
No, not yet. Sorry, I'll have to wait. No, what did you do? Git push origin main. No,
Oh, sorry.
git push origin main.
Can I put my directory? I mean my
No. Just git push origin main. Git push origin main. I type it in the chat box.
done that.
So it's not showing up yet.
Yeah, have you committed anything new? Stage anything? Git commit?
Wait, sorry. Can you see our screen already?
Yeah, I can
I'm Toby.
see
Can you see
Git
yours?
push origin main, everything up to date.
But I did that. Using another thing. So I can't use this VS Code to push.
Okay, I think we need to make a distinction between what is VS Code itself can't push. VS Code is the text editor. Okay. So we have extensions that allow us to push. Okay. I think we
Yeah,
want to make it a one of those.
I've been
But I don't really advise to do that because you will be limited eventually with what you can achieve.
oh, okay.
So I advise you make use of the Git Cli, which is what we're doing right now. Okay, so Git push, Git commit, Git add, etc. Okay, so at the moment your changes are up to date. Okay, so there's really nothing to push. But if you were to make changes, you'd run through the Git add, Git commit, and basically Git push steps, right?
Thank you.
Would you like to do a demo on that? Or
Yeah, let me see. Okay. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen?
yep.
Okay. I'm just done. Yeah. Let me just use Python. Okay, so basically our question was she was trying to push to GitHub, but she kept getting personal/access token error. But that was as a result of her trying to use an extension. I don't know the name of this, but she was trying to use a VS Code extension rather than the CLI, which we don't advise because the CLI it will limit her down the road when you want to do things like rebase and others. So if for example you have, so let's say we have this directory, right, and I create a new file, right? Okay, let me show you. Okay. I have everything up to date, right? So for example, let's say I make sort of changes by creating a new file. Like new file .txt or something. So in the new file, maybe I have like my maybe I have like my secret or something. This is just an example. Secret course. Like new secrets. Maybe something like anything. What am I fussing about? Sorry. So let's say you have like a new file called like maybe where you keep your secret or something. Secret is my name or something. This is just like your raw file. Right, and you want to push it to GitHub. So once you do git status, you get contract file, which is new file.txt. That means Git does not know about this file. So the first thing you want to do is you want Git to start tracking the file, right? You do git add new file.txt. Right? You enter the git add, then the name of the file you want to track. So let's say the name of the file is probably if it was another file called a.txt, what you would do would be git add a.txt and voila. But if we enter it now, it will fail because we don't have any file called a.txt. Right? Git status. Right? See, it's no longer on track. Like let me see if I see. Yeah, it was on tracked files, new file.txt. But now, since I did git add this line, so this line made it right, make Git start tracking the file, right? Git status. We have new file. So the next thing to do is commit it. Git commit dash. Then you give it a name, an explanatory name. So like I notice like a lot of people just do something like file or something, then push to GitHub. That's not explanatory enough. You want to probably have something like LMS, like the name of your project or something, then new file to show password or something, right? That's explanatory. So when you like maybe you after like 3 or 4 months, when you go back to your source code, you'll be able to understand everything that is going on. Right? Git commit them, right? Then you do git status. Everything is up to date. Then see when you do git your branch side of origin/main by one commit. Right. So the next thing is to git push origin main. If I want to push it to main, git push origin main. And voila, if you go to my GitHub, sorry, GitHub slash LMS. If you go to my Zuri, see 1 minute ago, new file.txt. So that's like, so that was like the issue she had and everything. Okay, that's it. Hello.
Yep,
Hello.
we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, please. Was it day before yesterday or something? We don't want that to happen again.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I still? Is my screen still shared? No.
No, I think we have a question from Oyewole David.
Oh yeah, what did David? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on the charts. Oh yeah, what David? Okay, let me just search. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah,
hello,
David.
good evening. Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. The question I have, I don't know if it's something that is a big deal or something, but
Please
I
ask.
pushed my Django, one of these our Django assignments. I pushed it to GitHub. Then I try opening that GitHub repo. I try opening it in another system. You understand? But I discovered that my virtual environment are no longer in the folder there. Like I wanted to test and see if it will work somewhere else. Then I tried checking the repo, but I can't find the virtual environment there again. Is that normal?
I don't understand your question.
I think I got the question.
Sorry,
I think what he did was that he pushed a Django
Vem.
project to GitHub. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
he didn't push the virtual environment. Okay. So the virtual environment is not on GitHub, right?
No, I
It's not
actually
supposed
pushed
to be on it.
everything. Like I pushed the whole folder. But
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
like opened that repo from another system,
You didn't see
I
all the
couldn't find
folders, right?
the yes, I pushed everything completely. But I can't find it from
Okay,
another
and
system
then
that I opened the repo now. I couldn't find the virtual environment.
You have dot git
awesome.
ignore.
And then you couldn't test. Yeah, it does. I think it does. Did you make it of gitignore?
You said?
Do you have a gitignore file?
Yeah, I created the git file, but I did
Is
not like
Vem inside
do
it?
anything.
Did you add Vem to it? To your git ignore?
No, I didn't add anything to the git signal. I just created the
Um,
git signal like when I was creating the thing. I did not add anything to it.
okay.
So you use the
Please
GitHub
put,
template, right?
You said?
When you created the GitHub repository, you created the gitignore as well, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
please put the URL to the GitHub repo. Just like put it on chat box so that you can check it and see what you're talking about.
Okay, but I don't think this is unexpected behavior basically. So the GitHub Python git ignore template by default comes with a couple of names that you're going to ignore, and I'm guessing that your virtual environment name, which is venv, was like, ignored by git. Okay, and so
Ignore.
when git
Okay.
ignores that file, it's not going to push it to GitHub. That's the whole idea. And
Okay. But will it not affect my assignment?
okay, so it's not a bad thing. Okay, it's actually expected,
A
and
good
that's
thing.
industry standard. Yeah. So it's bad to push a virtual environment to GitHub. Why? Because different systems, different computers make use of different architectures, and virtual environments are not they're not compatible basically with different architectures. So
Okay.
each time somebody clones your repository, they're supposed to create their own virtual environment,
Yeah.
install the
Okay.
packages, and then run the code. Okay, I'm going to teach you guys how to manage packages in a bit, basically. So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to freeze requirements into a file, and the person is going to be able to install all the packages you installed previously by installing all the packages in that file. Okay, so you don't push your virtual environment to GitHub. That's how it works.
Okay. Now I understand.
Uh,
So it wouldn't
should
have
I
any
demo?
it wouldn't have any effect on my assignment or anything.
No, not at all.
No, it's
Rather,
not.
if you do push your virtual environment, there will be penalties.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So basically something like this, if I'm not mistaken. This is what you're talking about, right? Coming. This is what Toby was talking about. Ah. Can you hear me? So you know I'm not talking to you.
Yep.
Okay. So Mr. David Oyewole, this is yeah. So come on. Okay, so basically this is what Toby was saying. When you activate your virtual environment, when you activate your virtual environment, is So this will show you the list of all the modules and packages you have installed, right? So you do something like pip freeze, requirements, txt, yes, and you get the new requirement of txt. So this is what you push to your GitHub repository, not your venv. This way, if you or someone else close the repository, all they just have to do is create their virtual environment, activate it, and do something like pip install our requirements .txt. Yeah, to work on it. I have everything installed already. So like that's what we were trying to say. Okay, now let's see next question. My second question. The second question. Toby.
Yep.
I think there's a question for you from Dorcas. It's about the question, the what's it called? The assignment.
Okay.
This
So the second Django task says ensure your final code submission is on the default branch of your GitHub repository. Okay. My question is, I thought every first push to GitHub goes to the default branch. Interesting. Where is the main branch? Where is the branch? Okay.
branch. Nice question. I actually like this question. Who asked? Dorcas, honest.
Okay, this is interesting. So, branches, the idea is that we can have different versions of our code in the same repository. So different branches will mean different versions of our code. That's just the whole idea. So default branch is the branch you go to when you open a repository by default. Let me do a quick screen share. Yeah, let me just share my entire screen. Okay, that doesn't look nice.
Yeah, I might have to reduce the screen size.
Yeah.
Still wobbly. You might have to still decrease it further.
Yeah, let me just share the entire screen. So we want to, what does your default branch mean basically? If I were to go to um okay, let's use this. Any repository, right? By default, I'm going to a repository now, GitHub repository. Awesome. So this branch, which is master, was the branch that loaded by default when I opened this repository. So this is the repository link, and this is the default branch master. Okay, there's another branch called dev, and the way to tell that it's not the default branch is that for me to access it, I basically have to see this tree dev basically. So I'm on another branch, but the default branch is master. Okay, and you can also check this by going to branches, and then you can see that the default is master. Okay, so this is another way to confirm. So newer GitHub account, because GitHub made a change to their policy, and basically they changed the default branch, the naming from master to main. Okay, so if you created your GitHub account recently, what's going to happen is your default branch most of the time is going to be called main. Okay, that's fine. The whole idea is that whenever you submit your code, you should submit your code. You should submit the link to the main repository or the default branch, and then your code should be on that default branch. Okay. I think that's okay.
Who asked the question? Dorcas. Dorcas, does that help? Not sure. So let's see what there is. It possible? Is there any positive advantage of it? Is there any possible advantage of using CLI over the interactive environment, like using browser or a or a GitHub desktop app? Yes, there is. David Guru. Yes, there is. So like take for example now. Let me just give you a very basic example. Right, this is the browser. This is my GitHub. Yeah. So I think from the browser, basically the only thing or the like main thing you can do is just create new file or upload new file. Yeah. Can you even create a new branch? You can create a new branch. So let's say, for example, you want to do like if you come to the sorry. So if you come to the CLI, right, and you enter something like Git, right? There's a whole lot of use for Git. Aside Git add, Git commit, Git push. Like you can do a lot with Git. So for example, now there was this project I was working on, right? I was trying to move files, like let's say something like this. So you know the way all these files are in LMS, right? I was trying to move them into like another directory, basically into another folder, right? Without losing their Git history. Like if for example now you do something like this is what I want to do. So if for example you do something like clear, you do something like git blame say readme.md, something like git blame slash like yeah, this kind. So like git blame will show you like the person that wrote every file, like all the files. I mean each line in every file, right? So take for example now this line, it was all committed by me, right? So think if you want to move this whole file now, like this settings.py file, right? If you want to move this settings.py file, if you want to move it somewhere else, right? And you want to keep this history, right? You want to keep the same, because if you move it and you commit it, it will start showing your name, right? But if you want to keep the history, you can't do something like that from the browser. Like no way you can do something like that. And you might be wondering, why do I want to keep the Git history? So like
sorry to interrupt you, but somebody asked if you can zoom in.
Zoom?
Yeah.
In. Okay. Trying to. Sorry. Right, so no, let us move it somewhere. Is able to? I don't know how to move to increase the screen size. So if it's better, actually. I mean, is it better now? This is best I can. Toby, can you hear me?
Yeah, I think my network is a bit slow. He hasn't updated yet, but I think my network is a bit slow. He hasn't updated yet, but you can just go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so I increased the font size. Hopefully that helps. So like what I was trying to say is, now if you want to move this whole file, right? Let me just show you. No, I can't show you what I'm talking about. So if you want to move this whole settings file, right? If you want to move it into another folder and you commit it, it will start showing the name of the person that made the commit. So let's say we are working on, like, we are a team of 5, right? Working on a very big project, right? And I was the one that actually wrote the code, but someone else moved it, right? It will start showing the name of the person that moved it. But you don't want to show the name of the person that moved it. You want to show the name of the person that actually wrote the files, right? So like maybe if it has an error, you know who to assign the task to. I don't know if that makes sense. So like basically something like that you can't do it from the browser. And that's just like one example out of like countless. If I've been where I kept my yeah. So that's it. I that. Is it in every Django project you create a super user? Benny, no. Why? So you might do a project where you don't need to use the built-in user model, right? But I guess for you guys, you have to maybe create it, right? Toby, do they have to create it like based on their task?
Yeah, they do because they need to log into the admin page to basically, yeah, for the URL stars you're required to create a super user.
Oh, blessing. Sorry, I think I'll so fast and clear. Yeah, it's muscle memory. I'm so used to pressing clear. Maybe the next one will be better. You know? David, I hope that explains your question. That was sort of so. We are not meant to push our virtual environment. No, don't push your virtual environments. Pip freeze and pip freeze to requirement.txt, then push requirement.txt. So how will the mentors who create the Django model? Toby, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, sure. Where's the question again?
The highlighted one. So how will the mentors who create the Django models? By Kieni Edoja.
Look for that. Okay, so is it what are you ignoring? Is okay, no, okay. Okay, so how would the mentors who create the Django models and URL tasks confirm that the blog app and URL task has been done when the files are ignored by Github? Interesting. Okay, so we are not asking you to ignore the Django project. Okay, so what we expect to see, we should see a manage your Pi file. We should see your Django settings app, which is the app that contains settings of Pi, URLs.py, ASG.py, WSG.py. Okay, and we also want to see the blog app. So all these things should be in your GitHub repository. What we don't want to see and what we don't need is your virtual environment folder, as the scripts and everything inside of it. Okay, we don't want to see your db.sqlite, and we don't want to see stuff like that basically. So when we get this your Django project, we by default know it's a Django project, so we don't need to check the requirements. We're just going to use Django and then run that. So we don't need to get the requirements of the project you built it with. We know you built it with Django. Okay, I'm just going to run that project. I'm going to see that it works and test the URL endpoint and stuff. Okay, so
Well,
that is not a problem.
Toby, you might want to calm down a bit. You are going a bit too fast.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So basically, we don't need your virtual environment or DB SQLite to test your project. We just need a Django project to manage your Pi and the settings app, okay? And the blog app we asked you to create with the models, okay? That's what we need to check, and that's what we're going to run your project with. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, yeah, Benny or something. After creating a git ignore file, a readme file, and cloning it to your VS Code, you still push it to the same repository or creator. Yeah, you push it to the same repository, right? Yeah, same repository. Benny, say, I'm having problem pushing. Ogun, Jude, what problem are you having exactly? Should I unmute you and so you can tell us about your problem? So let me unmute Jude. Okay. Jude, do you want to tell us about your problem? Yeah. You have the mic, I guess. Yeah. Jude. Oh, sorry, someone else.
Good evening.
Well, good evening. That was
Fine, good evening. I'm having a little problem pushing my distance to the GitHub now. So my completed project. So I don't know if I can share the screen.
yes, please zoom.
Okay. Are you seeing it?
Yeah, it's loading, but yeah, I should see it in anytime soon.
Yeah,
No,
I can see
Okay.
David, don't push your SQLite 3. You can push it. No, don't push it. It's better that we don't push it. We don't need it. We can always create it from our end.
Are you seeing it?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Yeah. So I'm done with the work now. So I just want to push it. I don't know.
Do you have a GitHub account?
Yes, I have. I can open it.
No, there's no need. There's no need to do that yet.
Okay.
Sorry. Open your terminal, your VS Code terminal. Or what do you use? Which terminal do you use? Like, do you use CMD or do you use your
VS Code.
VS Code? Yeah, please open
VS
it.
Code.
Open it. Let's see what we're working with.
It is open already now.
Your terminal. I can't see your
Okay.
terminal.
Okay.
Please maximize the screen because I can't really see very well. Okay.
Wow.
No, your terminal. Where is it? Is
This
PowerShell or command prompt.
okay.
I'm trying to.
It should be in one of the, what's it called? One of the top bars. So file, edit, selection, view, go. Terminal should be somewhere there. Just click on it. No, not here. The top menu bar.
Oh. Okay, I've seen it. This is it.
So it's still loading. My service might be bad. Yeah, terminal is on the uppermost bar. Yeah, uppermost bar. Check your point. Toby, can you hear me?
I
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
can
seeing
hear you.
anything. Toby, are you seeing anything?
Yeah, I'm seeing what you're doing. I can see his terminal. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes, like 5
I
open.
can't see his terminal. Sorry, it's still loading. What's wrong with my service? Am I doing something?
Who's sharing the screen? That's Jude. Yeah.
don't
Shouts. Yes, Jude.
Yeah,
I can't
can-
see his terminal. I mean,
I
if you
can-
can see it, please.
This is my terminal.
Yes. Okay, so
Yeah,
run
my
Git.
terminal.
Run Git GIT. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Toby, I'm trying to
I see.
refresh. So
Okay, G.
Yeah. Okay, you have Git installed.
Yeah.
Bazzan, can you see him now? Okay, so you have Git installed. I think what we need to do is run Git status.
Okay.
So type Git status here in the PowerShell or command prompt.
are you using command prompt?
Yeah,
I'm using command prompt.
that's fine. So you've already committed all your changes previously.
Git log one line. Sorry, let me see if it branches up to
I
this.
should do what?
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. You have okay. Git remote dash v. Let's see if we have the two linked. No, git remote dash v.
Git
Remote. Then space dash v. V like PQRSTUV.
This.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Git push origin main. Let's see what. Git push origin main.
Okay, git
push origin. Yes.
this way.
Then main, please. Yes, main. Enter. That's what I was going. Everything is up to date apparently. Please go to your GitHub profile. Go to that URL, that HTTPS GitHub. You can just copy that URL and go there.
Okay.
Refresh.
This.
Don't worry. I think have you done any git add git commit? No, you have.
Hello?
No, I can hear you. Refresh your GitHub page. Let's see. Charles Jude. Then
Can you show us the other branches? Okay, there's only one branch actually. Interesting.
No, click on it.
That's one branch.
Please click on that branch. There's that main main whatever bar. Just click on it. Main inbox. The left side of your screen. There's a main. No. There's a main.
This.
There's only one branch. Toby said it.
Only one branch.
Okay. Go back to your Git. Let's see what we're working on.
I should go what to where?
To your VS Code.
Okay.
No. Go back to your VS Code. VS Code.
VS Code. I'm in VS Code already.
Oh, sorry, my screen is low. At least you're not there yet.
This is my folder.
So I'm coming. Let me refresh my device.
Yeah, you're on VS Code.
Yeah, this is my VS Code.
This is interesting. You created your Django project within your environment.
Yeah, I've done that. Look at my environment here. So look at my folder. So this is the work.
Okay, this is crazy. Just please do. I'm about to type something on the chat box. Just do it, please. Like Git.
I'm not seeing what you're typing.
Now I've sent it. Git log 1 line. You should see it already. Have you seen it?
No.
Sorry? Muted. I'm not muted. I think it's up inside the M folder. Yeah, that's true. It's up inside the M folder.
So it's been ignored by JIT basically. So what you need to happen, you need to carry that whole Django project out of your M folder. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Rishis, thank you. Very
Oh, what
the
you
young
should
folder.
do is to move everything out of that M folder. You know what? Just delete M. Yeah.
You know what? You can actually move it, but then
Yeah.
might be tricky.
Okay, so close everything so we can see M. Yeah.
The-
Okay,
I should close
then
everything.
close the IOG 01546 folder. No, not the window. I mean in the file explorer at your side.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. So basically what I want you to do is to select everything. Okay, so just drag your mouse over everything.
Here?
Yeah, so drag your mouse over everything.
I can't see anything. Wow.
You know what? Just stop. Do Control A. Type
Sorry.
Control A. No, go back.
But I
Stop
mean,
that.
Toby, is it not better to just do it from File Explorer?
File Explorer. Yeah, I think so. You know what?
Just
Open File Explorer.
thing
Okay.
is, I think the video is like 3 minutes behind or something. Mine is like a couple of seconds behind. Because
Mm.
So what else now?
Okay, so go to that folder. So that is go to your desktop. Go to desktop.
I'm in my phone already.
Then find the folder exactly. GB food. I think that's
Yeah.
it. Okay, so
So
what I want
this
to do is open environment. No,
okay.
go open. Yes. Control A. Control A.
Okay.
And then Control X, which is going to cut. Okay.
Okay.
And I want you to go back to GB food.
Okay.
No, GB food, just go back. Yeah.
Oh there. Yeah.
Okay. GB
I'm there already.
and GB food. So paste Control V. Awesome. So what we just did now is we basically moved your files from under the environment. Why?
So I have something that pop out now. So what should I do? I should skip this particular file.
You know that's fine. I think your Django project is running somewhere, so just skip it. Yeah.
Skip. Okay. So
You know what? Skip this file too.
I should skip.
Yeah. Files already in GB food. Okay. So skip. Skip.
Okay.
Awesome. So what I want you to do is to go back to your VS Code.
Okay. VS Code.
Wow. This is a bit. Thanks for pointing that out, Blessing. So what you just did now is you also pasted out your virtual environment files basically. Wow. Okay, so what I think we should do, go back to File Explorer. We need to
Okay.
isolate all the files that belong to Django. Okay, so select library, that's lib, and script. Okay.
tell him to close the what's it called, the VS Code folder, so everything will
Yeah.
be easier.
Also close VS Code before we do that.
I should close my app.
Start mode.
Close VS Code. Yeah,
Yes,
close
close
VS
the
Code.
VS Code.
Okay, I should close the app, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
This service is killing me, man. What's this?
Close. It is closed now.
Awesome. So what I want you to do is to select library and then hold
Okay.
shift and click on scripts too.
Okay.
Hold shift and click on scripts. So now press
I should do what?
press Control X. Okay.
Okay.
And then click on env again.
On what?
env, enter the folder env, environment. No, just exactly, and enter it. Yeah, and do Control V to paste.
Paste it. Okay.
Okay, and then I want you to do the same thing. Go back up to GB food. And I want you to do that for. There, you're there. You're there. That's okay. And I want you to select that file. PyEnv.
Which one?
PyEnv. That
Okay.
PyEnv.
Okay,
Yeah, and I want you
selected.
to Control X. Have you done
Okay.
that?
Yes.
Awesome. And then go to environment and paste. Yeah.
db.sqli should not be inside the environment.
Yeah. What was happening is that there was a rights issue. So I think it's open in a process or something. So we couldn't copy it out. But I don't think that's a problem. We can
Delete
always
it.
generate. Yeah, you
Delete
can.
it.
That's better, sir.
I should delete
But
it.
that might, yes, but
Yeah,
that might not even delete
db.sqli.
it.
I should delete this.
Okay. No, not the M folder. There's a db.sqlite inside it, yes. But if it's open in a process, it should not.
This.
No, db.sqlite 3.
Okay. This particular one. I should
Yes.
delete it.
Yes. Okay, now you can go back now.
We're deleting it because it's no longer useful to us. Okay.
Okay.
Django will automatically create a new one. Okay, you can open this folder in VS Code now, right? I think everything is good.
Which one now?
This just right click and open with VS Code or something, or whatever way you open your app. Oh, go to GB. Go back to GB. GB. There's a GB. After desktop, GB. Then click on that GB folder and open a new folder. No. Click on GB, then open. Yeah, open one. No, which one is your main folder?
This is my main folder that is in my desktop.
No. Enter that GB folder.
So this is GB food.
You know what? Right click. Let's see if it will work. Just right click and let me see if it will open with yes.
Which one? Okay, I should just right click outside or in any.
Chew. See now. Open with VS Code. See. Open with Visual. No. That's not it. Visual Studio is not VS Code.
Should I select any of these files?
Click on GB. See, there's a GB folder. Yes. No. No. You went back twice. Just once.
GB foods now. This one.
Yeah. Right click on it. No.
Okay.
Open with VS Code. Open with VS Code. How do you open your files with VS Code?
Normally open the this
VS Code. Then
yes,
you open it from VS Code. Do that.
Yes.
Do that.
Okay.
Sally Emmanuel, do you want to type your question? Do you want to talk? Toby, are you still on the chat?
Yep, I'm here.
All right. Just file open. Okay, Sally, no problem. We'll get to that. Let me just see if people have reactions. GitLab. Okay, have you opened it?
Yeah, it's coming up.
Please, could you tell the people that are there to keep it down, please? Whoa.
Let me open a new window.
I'm sorry, Jude. Tell the people there, please, to keep it down.
Actually, I'm
Okay,
in
what? Yeah.
office.
Oh, you can't tell them to keep it down.
Yes.
I get, but that's loud. That's loud. It's disturbing my ear. Now go to your VS Code. Now go to your VS Code. Yeah, you can minimize it. I think it has opened in another place, if I'm not mistaken.
It's opening another file.
This is it. Is this it?
Still
God, this. You know what? Cancel that old one now. Cancel that old one. We don't need it again. Just cancel it to remove the. It will reduce the. Okay, no problem, Toby. Remove. Yes, exactly. God, this thing. Sorry, Jude. Can you?
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on? I thought you wanted to open the folder. Chill. You just keep opening it. Chill. There has to be something wrong. Why is it not opening? Go to your VS Code app. I just click on it. Yeah, I want to see if nothing is open. Nothing is open. Why is it not opening?
It's coming now. No.
Okay, is that it? Click on that files, that thing that looks like files.
This?
That one that looks like files. No, the one search. Okay, yeah, that one exactly. Click on it. Have you clicked on it?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything, so I'm not sure if you've clicked on it.
It is up now.
This is it. Close that settings.py file, please. How do you work with all these git lengths and the likes? Oh, like it. Okay, that's the folder. That's the folder, right?
Yeah, this is the folder now. This is the folder.
Please close that URL. Please close that folder, that urls.py. URLs whatever. Exactly. Now you can open settings again. The one under the real folder. Yes. No, this settings. No, settings.py rather.
Okay.
Click on it. Let's see. Now, good. Okay, please run the project. Let's see if it runs. You need to first activate your virtual environment.
Yeah, I need to let me use
CMD.
Let me use command. Yeah, CMD.
That's better. PowerShell can be weird. No, you're there already.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, I'm there. So I need to.
Okay, fair enough. No. What are you doing?
I should just run this thing, right?
No. Go to. Where's your terminal? Your terminal just left. Nice one, Toby. Nice one. Okay, you
I'm
have it
there.
activated.
Yes, I'm there.
You have like a cheat code that you used to activate or what?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
because I mean there are simpler ways to just run Python manage py run server. Let's see if it runs before we push to GitHub. It has not started running. So you know. Is it supposed to be this slow? Jude, is it supposed to be this slow? Like when you run it normally, is it this slow?
Yeah, yes, sometimes.
Ah, I see. Yeah. Let's see if we can get to other questions then while it's running. Right, exactly. Toby,
Yep.
can you see the old messages? So like I've refreshed my screen like multiple times, so I can't see the old messages. So in
Okay,
case
let me
if
read
if
them
there's
out then.
like so if there's like a question that we more.
Okay, let me go over them quickly.
Yeah.
I think the thing is up here. It's up.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay.
Wow. So this is the way you run your Django every time. You have to wait
Yes.
for wow. You have to wait for you have to wait for like 30 minutes for it to run up. That's wow.
That's
Okay,
good.
you can cancel it. I've seen what I want to see. But then you know what that means, right? That means you need to do like git migrate. You have to do the whole thing again.
Okay.
But okay, just Control C. Let's get to your question. Control C, break, and let's get to your question. You can always do that. Do that later. Have you cancelled it? Like Control C to cancel that session.
Okay. Done.
Now do git status. Oh God. Please, can you like mute yourself in between talks? So when you want to talk, you unmute it back or something. Because background noise is. Why is it not still showing?
Yeah, you have to I think modify the gitignore first. So Git has to
Is
get
it,
the new gitignore, then you now see the files.
ah, okay. Please open your git signal. I'm sort of confused. So what's going on?
Okay, we have a couple of questions here. I want to quickly run over before we go ahead. So somebody asked, I use the general python.gitignore template, so I don't see any of the Python files in my GitHub repo. How do I ignore just the virtual env? Okay, so I think you have the same problem as Jude here. I think you created your Django project inside of your virtual environment, which is very wrong. So the virtual environment folder is separate from your Django project. Okay, it could even be in a different computer for all we care. Okay, the whole idea is that you should activate it first before you start making commands. And once you activate it, whatever your command you make is within that environment. Okay, so just follow the steps we're showing you here and move your Django project out of your environment. Um, your db.sqlite file should not be on your GitHub repository. We don't need that, and it's bad practice to put your database on GitHub. Okay, so last one. Somebody asked
Okay.
how to hide secrets and settings of Pi when pushing to public repo. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is you're either going to make use of environment variables or a configuration JSON file. Okay, so I'm going to just focus on the first approach. The idea is you create an it does env file. Okay, so that's it stores your environment variables basically. And what you do is you import your settings and your configuration from that file. And so you don't push that file to GitHub by ignoring it in your git ignore. And by doing that, you have prevented people from accessing that file from GitHub. Okay. So basically you'd share that your secret key through another platform. Maybe you'd share it through Slack or something. Okay. So that's how you would protect your secret key in a real world scenario. Yeah. Over to you, Bazzan.
I would, in a real world situation, I would use os.environ. I don't like extra files, so the .env it pisses me off. Like if I see anything that is not specific to Django in my project, I get it ticks me off. So I just do export the variable name, I assign it, and also do import OS. That's like way simple for me. Jude,
Yeah.
please open your .git ignore file. Is he still on the call? Let me get someone. Is Jude on the call? Toby, can you hear me?
Yeah. He's still screen sharing, so
Yeah, like I think that others that want to like. It's like
then I think
they're
we should
waiting on
take
me.
them. Yeah. I think you maybe went
Okay,
to.
do something.
Okay, I think he can't
Just
unmute. You remember we have to unmute him before he speaks.
sorry. I
Yeah,
totally
thank
forgot.
you.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
totally
no
forgot.
problem.
Let me
Yes,
do
yes.
something.
What should
Open
I
your
do now?
dots. Open your dots. Git ignore. Sorry.
What command should I
Open the
use, please?
open the .git ignore file. Let's see what's inside. Because I'm not
Okay, okay.
surprised. No, like in your folder. In your folder.
This.
Oh, you could have also opened it in VS Code.
I seen it. Hello.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Created by virtual environment automatically. Yeah, cancel it, cancel it.
Okay.
And that does not explain why.
Can you turn on hidden files so you can see exactly where your .git folder is? So go back to File Explorer. Okay, I want you to go to View. That's up. View. Exactly. And I want you to tick on. Okay, so that already shows. Okay, so we can see your .git file. Awesome.
What's going on? Should we just do git init? No, there's
Wow.
that's one way to do it. You can just do dog, but that's too long. So what's happening? Please open that folder. Open that i4g folder. Because I think I saw .git ignore, if I'm not mistaken. Nah, it's not there. Go back. There's nothing like that there. So what's happening? Go back, please. No. When I say go back, I mean go one step back. Sorry. Yes, exactly. Delete that git ignore folder.
This one.
.git. No, not that one. The .git ignore.
This one. This one.
.git ignore. No. .git ignore.
Okay, I should edit it.
Yes, that's like a moment of truth. Get print by Sha. Now, yeah, go back to your VS Code. Run git status. I don't think that will work. What? It actually worked. This is bunk class. Why? There was nothing inside the .git ignore, right? I think the file is already messed up or something. That's good though. This is good news. Just do
It should be git add all, right?
If it does
this
that,
isn't good news because
yeah,
the virtual environment
it will add,
is going to get
it will add the environment, it will add everything. So what I'm thinking is it should probably commit. Whoa, what's going on underneath? Please, God. Mr. Badmos, we'll get your question, please. Just give us a minute. Thank you. I think we should do it in 2 steps. It should just commit the .git ignore. So like it should tell Git that it has deleted .git ignore. Then we'll now make a new .git ignore, right? Where we specify the new environment. Or do you think there's like a faster way to just go about it?
I can't think of any actually. That would be the only way. But what I do advise you do, okay, is that you go to let me grab the Github Python Github now. Okay, and then you're going to create a Github now where it was just now, right? And you should just copy all the files in this file basically. Okay, so I'm going to send that in the chat. Okay, copy all the files there to your newly created Github file and update us later as what you see when you're done with that. Okay, so take all the contents of this file and copy it into a new .gitignore you create.
I didn't get you, please.
Okay, so create a new gitignore in that folder. Open the file explorer so I can show you. Yeah, so create a new .gitignore.
A folder?
Yeah, no, just a file, new file. So call it text document so that you can edit it. Create new text document. Text document.
Okay.
Yes, text document. Yeah, that's it. And then I want you to name it .gitignore. Awesome. And then I want you to open it. And then what I want you to do is to take the link I just pasted in the chat. Okay. So open the chat box on Zoom. On Zoom.
Okay.
Zoom. Open click on that. You see chat somewhere.
Okay.
And I want you to copy that link and open it in your browser.
This link?
Yeah, https://github.com/github.gitignore.
Okay, I should send in my browser.
Yeah, open that in your browser.
Hello, Toby.
Yep.
What's going on? I lost you guys for a second there. My service is acting up.
No, that's not the file.
Just copy. That's not. Did you run it? That's not the URL now.
I'll copy it again.
Copy it again.
Copy it.
No, not that one.
Just click on the link. You should open your browser.
Just click on the link. It's open. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So what I want you to do is copy everything there. So in the file, yeah. So from line 1 till the very end.
No, not exactly.
Can't you copy?
Yeah,
Control C, Control C, Control
I have
C.
done it. I've
Oh,
done
okay.
it.
Now go and paste it.
I've pasted it.
Yeah, save that file. I run git status again.
Why is my this is pissing me? Has he copied it?
Yep.
Yes, I've
Paste.
copied.
No. Wow, that's crazy. Because I'm not seeing anything.
Okay,
Now save it. Have you
I've
saved
saved
it?
it, and I've run the git status.
Sorry, your screen is like 2 seconds behind, so I I can't really see what you've
Yeah,
done.
I can see it. So
Okay.
there's a mistake somewhere. Go back to that file.
Is it? Oh, what happened?
There's an extension, the .txt extension on the git ignore. We want to remove that now. Oh,
Okay,
gee.
I should move to
Why?
the file.
No, File Explorer.
This way.
Yep,
File
on
Explorer.
I want you to edit that file.
I will reshare it.
I should do what?
Copy link address.
Okay.
What I want you to do is go to view, 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 go back to File Explorer. Okay, and then go to view. Can you hear me?
I should go to where?
File Explorer. Okay, and then at the top you would see view, that view bar, right? We're in File Explorer right now, not Internet Explorer, File Explorer.
Okay. This.
And then okay, so go, yeah, exactly. So I want you to click on that box that says file name extensions. Exactly. Awesome. I want you to click on gitignore, the gitignore file, and select rename, and then remove that .txt from there.
I should save it.
Yes. Then go ahead and run git status again.
Okay.
Oh, and my screen is behind again. Like this is pissing me off big time.
Yeah, I think better now, much better. You run git status, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Did he?
Okay,
But
yeah.
Oh, is. Am I seeing .gitignore.txt? That's
No, which
git
yeah, that was
ignore
like
does
5
not.
minutes back.
Come on, what's happening? This is not fair. Come on.
Yeah. So what we
Okay,
should do now
just
is
git add dot.
exactly.
It's back. What?
Git what?
Wow.
Add
Dot. What's
I
this
should
now?
I should do what?
So I was.
git add dot. Okay,
Dot.
full stop. Exactly. Perfect. And hit enter.
Yes.
Run git status again.
Oh, so you do that too. I mean, why not just commit it like that? Are you not
Yeah,
confident? Are you not confident in your
it doesn't work
in
like
your
that.
deduction skill? You know?
And basically,
Yeah.
run git commit
Yes. Git
Okay.
commit.
-m. No, it's okay. Git commit spacebar -m.
This
Exactly.
way?
Yeah, perfect. And then spacebar. I want you to no, go back up.
Git
No, you
commit.
don't need.
-m.
No. Wow.
Yeah, but then
David, please, when you're done with this whatever, please watch the video on working with the terminal. Like it will help you. It will help us when we are trying to like help you guys debug. Right?
Okay.
Please do. So
okay, back to that. Then spacebar, then apostrophe, okay. Is that what it's called? Quotation marks rather.
Just put OK, it will run. Or is it different on Windows?
Yeah, it's
Just put
for
something.
Windows is a bit different.
See, why do you guys bother? Why?
Okay. Okay, then type debug session. Okay, just debug session. This could be any other text you could have chosen, but debug session makes sense. Awesome, and enter.
Wow, my screen is behind again. This is not fair.
I think you made a mistake there. It should be two. I'm going to paste something in the chat box. You just copy from there.
ADB is. Can we have audio format? Wow, that's great. You want an audio format? Toby, is that possible?
I don't think that is possible. It's possible, but then I don't think that would be better though, because then you'd have to like listen to the guy like talking, and then maybe there are some words he doesn't pronounce clearly, and then there's the idea that he makes mistakes while he's recording. So I think that adds a layer of like human inaccuracy.
Error.
Yeah, exactly. So did you get that? What I pasted in the chat box?
No, not yet.
Okay, so check Zoom. Go to Zoom.
You sent it to me direct message.
Oh wow.
And that's it. Have you seen it?
Yes, copy direct.
And paste.
Paste.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
And we can just run git push and etc. But basically we're done. That's perfect.
I should git push.
Yeah,
That's
git
all?
push origin
main.
This?
Yep.
Enter. Toby, did you run?
It's running. Awesome, it's done. We're done.
Done. So go and refresh your browser and that should be it. So just complete your task and make more commits. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You can open the i4g folder to check what's there. We're done really. That's the task. If you coded the previous.
No, he has not done it. Has he?
I don't know.
I don't think he has. The folder structure does not have any Django app. It only has the Django admin.
I actually think it's a personal project. Is this a personal project?
No. It's not. It's not. See, exactly.
Okay, I would advise that you go to the task and you check the instructions basically, but that's the process for pushing your project to GitHub. Okay.
To GitHub.
I think we can take another question.
Jude, do you understand everything? Like, what he said? Does it make sense? Did you get what he said?
Yes, but I don't understand the project you're not talking about because I did the project now.
Okay.
Like in the task, this is the first one. Then the second.
Oh, you are doing the first task.
Yes, I've not due to time. I've not finished the other one already. I'm not even done with it.
Toby, I think he's doing the starter project from last week, if that's even possible, which I don't think it is. But okay, yeah, basically just go and check your GitHub and refresh. You see the new changes, it will appear on your GitHub.
Yeah,
I think that was
this is the one I'm doing. This is the one I just finished doing.
Okay.
Now we are done. Yeah, that makes sense. So you can stop sharing your screen. I think that solves your question, right? I want to take someone else.
Okay.
Before we take somebody else, I got a question in chat box. Are we really to name the virtual environment env.env? Okay. The reason why that was put in the instructions, okay, is so that you guys wouldn't mistakenly push your virtual environment to GitHub. Okay. If you know how to you can use another name, okay, but then whatever name you have to use, you have to make sure you add that to GitHub now. Okay. If you don't do that and you push your virtual environment to your repository, there will be consequences. That's the whole idea.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Sorry.
I say thank you so much. I appreciate.
No
Sure.
problem.
Thank
All right.
thanks.
Thanks
Okay.
for coming.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So I'm trying to unmute Dorcas, but apparently maybe she's not there. Okay, let's try it. Emmanuel, Sally Emmanuel, I'm trying to unmute you. So okay. Hello. You have the floor. Jude, please, you can stop sharing your screen now. Thank you. Emmanuel, yeah, you have the mic, I guess. Toby, did you see what Rishi sent?
Yeah.
Did you see what Rishi sent? We created a code account. When are we starting to solve algorithm, please? Rishi's DM. Send me a DM on what's it called on Slack, please. Okay, Saliu, Mr. Saliu, sorry. What was your question? Precious, you might want to. What's that? Sally, do you want to say something? You know, we'll come back to you. Sorry. Who is there again? AOS. No, sorry. Before AOS, there's Oluwagbenga Badmus. He has been on the call for a while. Sorry, Mr. Badmus.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Please, well, I have 2 questions, but the first one looked like a request. There is a particular class that is titled Django Models and Migration by Bazzan. Please, can we get the URL? I mean the YouTube URL, because I'm trying to look for it. I can't find it. So okay. It's not. So I think that will help us.
Let me take the first question before you ask the second one. Sorry. So what happened was there was a technical issue when we were having the live session, so the video had to be removed. But there's a recording that should drop. So the video has been removed, but there's a recording of the same Django migrations that should drop anytime soon. So please just keep out for it on the channel.
It's already on YouTube.
Come out anytime. Oh, the models and migration.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I'm new to all this, but what's the purpose of this git ignore? Well, the readme of a thing, I know is to create a descriptive message about what we are trying to do, but the git ignore, what's the purpose? Because I can see, so we're trying to resolve the problem with the other guy. You majored on it, so I don't know, because I don't know what to put inside. And are we using VS Code to create it and push it to GitHub, or can we use GitHub repository itself to create it and clone it to our system? So
okay, I'm coming. Sorry, I'm trying to set up my. Sorry, move to editor. Okay, let me share my screen and just take you through a very quick and what gitignore is. So this is gitignore. This is the gitignore file, right? You know what? Let me do a new Django. Should I just do a new Django project? Yes. Let me do a new Django project. Or should I? You know what? Let me do a new Django project. I think that would be easier. I'm trying to create a new Django project, so it's let's give it any name. What can I give it? Like live session or something. it's yes, there's a folder called live session. So I think I can close this one, right? So this is my new Django project, right? So the first thing you do when you create a project, right, is to do Git in it, like to make Git start tracking your project. So like the first thing you do, like if you want to start using Git, is to Git in it. You get this message, right? And what that means basically is to create this file .git, which is what Git uses to track all the operations you do on your files. You don't really need to care about the internals of what happens with Git. Just know how to use like the APIs they provide for you. That's like Git status and everything. Just know how to use them, right? So you do Git status, right? So it will show you this file, right? It will show you all the files we have in this folder, which is live session. This live session folder, this is it. This manage.py, this is it, right? Now maybe as a result of auto-generated files, or maybe your environment or different reasons, you might want to have like a file, right, that you don't want to post on GitHub, but you want to use it on your local device. So that's why this is where .gitignore comes into play. So .gitignore. Now if I do git status, right, you see the three folders I have, which is this one, and this one. Now, if I put manage.py inside gitignore, right, and you come back here and you do git status, see, we can't find manage.py again. See, it was here, manage.py, but then it's no longer here, right? Which means Git has skipped over it. I don't know if that makes sense. Are you still on the call? Or have I been speaking to myself? Toby? What? Toby?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I thought this. Okay, so basically, no, I just wanted to make sure you're here. Okay. So let's say, for example, in production, right, you have something like Toby righteously said the other time, you have something like a .env folder, env file rather. Yes, test file, right, where you have like something like your AWS secret key. So AWS is like this platform where you can host different things. Like basically, AWS is like online cloud or something. Like there's more to it, but that's like just as basic I can get. You have like AWS key to be maybe your password or something. You have like maybe a local password or something. Like, it's sensitive information that you don't want others to have access to in my password or something. Right? Now, if you do git status, it will show the file .env, right? But if you want to ignore it, if you don't want Git to track the file, right, you do something like you add .env to your git ignore, and you come here, you do git status, right? It won't show again. So when you push to GitHub, this like only these files will show on GitHub, right? And this .env will not show. Does that I think that's basically that's what .gitignore does. It helps to ignore files. Literally, that's what it does. Right. So I think that should cover what you were talking about. Okay. Mr. Is who was talking the other time? Mr. Badmus, right?
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay,
Got,
is that
yes,
does I
very
mean that,
very explanatory. I got it. Thank you.
okay, good. Yes. Who is the next person? Okay, let's take Salih. He has been on the for a while. All right. Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
Mr. Badmus. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry for the delay the other time. My system is having some issues, so I
All
switched to
good, all
phone.
good. No problem.
Sir, pertaining to there was this project
Please.
you gave the other time that we should upload using this virtual environment, then creating a modules. But when I try to create the module and log into the admin tab, admin platform on this thing, Django admin, it's
Yes.
then when I try to add to the project, it's not allowing me. This thing is not showing at all. It's not showing a tab for me
The model you created, Abby.
Yes, it's not showing any tab for me to add country or to add any content to it.
This is I don't understand your question. Maybe because I've not seen the task. So really,
maybe I
don't
should
get
share my screen.
Oh, I thought you said you're on phone. Yes, please share your
Yes,
screen.
I'm on phone and system. Okay.
Share your screen, no problem.
Can you see some?
Yes, it's loading up. You might want to leave the Zoom page.
Okay, let me. Then yes, this is the.
Yes, sorry, excuse me. Let me answer. Oludud David, Mr. David. Yes, you have to push the dot git ignore. So yes, very important. If you don't, yes, you have to push the dot git ignore. So if you don't push it and someone else clones your repository, all the files that are meant to be ignored won't be ignored. Yes. Sorry, Mr. Samuel. You can just try to go to your app while I answer their questions. HP touch.git ignore might not work for you. So I'm on Linux. That's why it works. If you're on Linux, if you install touch, I guess it will work for you. But if you want to do it on Windows or
Windows
any
equivalent of touch is NI. That's a new item.
So you guys have brilliant. So there's
oh, we know.
Okay, so sometimes I use Echo. This I think the first one works on the two. They work on. They should work on what's it called? Windows. Git Bash. Yeah, Touch should work on Git Bash. That's if you install it. I don't know if it's automatically installed on Git Bash. What was there again? Dude, going on 12. Yes, Sharon. Yes, you can. You can you add .ds_store. You add it to what's it called? Add it to .git ignore and it will what's it called? It will automatically ignore it. Yes, I want to say something like yes, Mr. Sadi, please go on with your question.
Okay, yeah, this is the server now running. Then I've logged in into this thing, the admin tab. Then I want to add to this either the country or school. Any of it. If I should click, this is what it will bring. It won't bring up any input function for me to add, then save. I've been trying to debug this for a while, but it's not
Sorry,
popping
come
up.
again. Sorry, come again. You said
Okay, I hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
I've created the modules from the platform here. That is from the project I did. Then when I tried to run the super user, created the admin, the super user username, then I logged into the admin. Then when I want to add, for me to add countries or school, either of the two, there is no tab for me. That is any input section for me to input the
I get your
listing.
question. Okay, go to admin under your app. Go to admin.py. If I'm not mistaken, if this is what go to admin.py under your
okay,
file.
sir. admin.py.
No, like in your Django, your VS Code rather.
Okay.
Why is everyone using VS Code? Admin.py in your VS Code folder.
Yes, sir.
Under
This
new
is it. Yes.
Toby, is it there already? I can't see his screen. So like my video is like too
Admin.py, yeah, is there?
Is there? Okay. So does it have admin or register or anything like that?
Yeah, admin.site the register country school.
Does it have it?
Yeah.
So that's it now. So why is it not? Oh, there's nothing like that there. Well, that's add now, right?
That's it. We want these models to show up on the admin page, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be it. So open your admin.
That's it.
Have you created a
add.
super user?
Yes, I've created everything. Then this is it. I've even logged in.
Yeah, he has created the super user. It's here. Click on the plus. There's a green plus add.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
This is it.
Click on that.
It's not showing now.
I can't see his screen. Sorry.
Okay,
Let me
go back
refresh
to your models file.
Okay.
I
Yes,
made
sir.
a mistake in importing. Toby, do you want to check the admin very well? I think someone said he made a mistake in importing. That was in your admin.
First things, put that string function under the class school. So all the dunder string should be under school.
Okay, that is
country.
this function.
Yeah, exactly. So indent it.
Okay.
Awesome. Same for the other one. Okay, save.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sorry. Precious Unwogu, yes, you don't need to add your EMV folder, just
I should go back to
only your Django project.
Close your admin.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I want you to do is to check whether to stop your server now. Stop your development server. Go to your terminal. Stop your development server. Hit Control C, and I want you to run Python manager by make migrations. Okay.
Let me refresh. I can't see anything to save my life.
Make migrations, not migrate.
Yes.
Python manager by make migration.
Okay, make migration.
Exactly.
Together.
Yeah, make migration.
Make migrations.
Yeah.
There is nothing.
Make migrations.
Add an S to the end. Yeah.
Okay. No changes detected.
So just start the server again.
Okay, sir.
No, that should not. That's not.
Run server, not start server.
Okay.
Okay.
Now go back. Refresh. No, just refresh now.
Okay. Still the same thing.
You know what our actual advice is,
yes,
since no, I'm talking since you made changes to your models.py.
Yes, sir.
Can you just?
Yes, I'm hearing.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you like delete the database? Delete the database. That db.sqli3. You first have to like kill the server. Delete the database.
Okay, wait. Just something to check. Just something to check before you do that. Open schools. Okay. Open schools, and click on add. Add school. Yeah.
Why school works? No.
School is not working.
It doesn't.
I think this is a browser error.
Okay.
I don't see how this has to do it. Okay, click on save actually. Let me see what happened. Awesome, as expected.
It's the underscore. The dunder.
That
Let me see.
shouldn't be wrong. That shouldn't be wrong.
Go back to your models.
Okay, sir.
Wow. Okay, so that's
Models dot character
Django
field.
dot forms. Yeah, Django dot forms. So Django dot models dot character field is not forms dot character field.
Although you thought he imported model, you thought he imported character field directly.
Yeah, VS Code's import. Yeah. So what I want you to do is to add models dot in front of each of those fields. So models dot
Instead of
character
the
field, models dot character
dot
field,
character field.
models dot character. Yeah.
What else, sir?
Have you started typing it?
No, sir.
Because Toby, has he started typing it? I just don't see the same thing. Oh, okay. Ayodele Kadiri was saying it. Ayodele, nice catch. Thank you. So this is what we want you to do. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, sir.
Check the chat. I just sent something there. This is what we want you to do. Replace all. Anywhere you see character feed, replace it with what I just sent.
Okay, sir.
Can you see it?
Okay.
Yes.
That's models dot character field.
Exactly. That was what Toby was trying to tell you. So just replace everything with it. Have you started doing it?
Yes.
Okay, so your screen is frozen, but that's all right. Just make sure you do it. No, don't cancel name now. It should be name equals to models dot character field. Address equals to models dot models. Just add models. Or you can do that with too. Remove line 4, please. Before I forget, remove line 4. Very important.
Okay, sir.
Remove line 4. Remove line 2. Remove line 1. Yeah. Exactly. You don't need all those. These are just. Then replace the other character field with models of character field. But I wonder what happened in your database. Very, very.
I've saved it, sir.
You want to break the server? Control. Okay. Then do Python manage.py, make migrations. Then do down. Sorry, excuse me. Provide the one of what is your general name, so country, just specify country. Sorry, it is impossible to add a non-nullable field name to country without specifying default. This is because it's a business. I think you're okay. It will probably give us error. Cancel. Go back to your admins.py.
Okay.
Thing is, I don't know what you have populated in your database. That's why, like, normally now you should add default to one of these fields, but I'm not sure of the field to add. Let me see.
Yes. Should I press 2?
Yes, press 2. Okay, it is impossible to add a non-nullable field name to country. Okay. You can just put that name default equals to none or something. The name under country, then add comma default equals to none.
Yeah.
No, the one under country, yes.
Yeah.
The one under country. Yeah. Inside the character feed, comma, inside the character feed. No, the other end, comma. That's it. Yeah, comma, default equals to. No. Like inside, like after max length equals to 23, you have to put a comma, default equals to none. No. Inside, not outside.
Comma.
Yes, default equals to none.
Like this.
Yes, default equals to none. Yes.
Okay.
So my screen time is like a couple of seconds behind. So if you've written it, just let me know. Like if you've written the whole thing, tell me so we can move on to the
Yes,
next.
I've written it.
Oh, see, it has not even showed up here. Now you want to go back to none, like capital letter N. Oh, okay, you replaced it.
Okay.
Now do Python manage.py make migrations again. No, not cap. Oh, sorry. Like NONE, like the normal none in Python. The data type NONE, like capital N, then the others will be lowercase. Yeah, that first one.
Like this.
Yes, no, NONE.
NONE,
Ibrahim Mohammed.
Yeah.
Oh, today I thought I lost you for a second. Ibrahim Mohammed, please, why default equals to none? I didn't know that, but mine work. Okay, so what happened was, I think he has some elements in his database already. So he has like fields in his database already, right? And he's trying to make new migrations, right?
Yeah.
So what will happen to the old data? You need to, every data in a database has to be the same. So if your database has ID, name, age, right? Every field must have ID, name, age. And what's happening right now is that he's adding a new, what's it called? Data type called name that is not in the previous fields. So like it's just a way of like merging everything together.
Sorry to interrupt. I think default should be like an empty string because we're working with strings here. I think rather than none should be like an empty string.
Yeah. Sorry. We replace line 13. Where is Mr. Mohammed? Is it Mohammed? Am I right? Is that the name?
Emmanuel.
Okay, yeah. Mr. Emmanuel, excuse me, Mr. Emmanuel. Default equals to empty string, like two, what's it called? Two quotation mark instead of none. Actually used none yesterday and it worked, which is weird. It will just put
empty
none.
string.
Inside. And I think
none.
No. Continue. This is a string, and none will actually get converted to null. Toby. Run is running. Run make migration. Sorry, I was just looking at myself.
Okay. Popping up same thing.
Same thing with address. You know what? Please do me a favor. Delete that database. Run Python manage run py. But then you're super. Okay, delete that database. That db.sqli3. No, first cancel that option that you're doing now. Control C, just cancel it.
Yes, I've cancelled it.
We are close to rounding off. Yeah, just cancel it. Oh, you've canceled it. Then delete the database. Don't forget, if you've done something, just let me know. So delete, move to recycle bin.
Yes.
Exactly. Okay, you've done it.
Yes, sir.
So you want to do Python manage.py make migrations.
Okay.
Then Python manage.py migrate.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. Sorry, it is what I did not label field address to school. Just pressing. This is so confusing. Wait. Yeah, add default equals to add it to address to. Let's see. Yeah, I think his VS Code is on autosave, so we are good. Right? Your VS Code is on autosave, right?
Yes. I should add default to address too.
Yeah, add it to address. This solution is not optimal, but this is what we have to work with.
I've done that.
Now, cancel the session. Like once you do it, you know what to run again, like run
Yes.
migration again.
The same
Ayodele
thing.
Awokoya, it's actually to create web app. You're not just running Python code. God, how I wish the video is out already. So no, you're not just running Python code. Everything you see, there's a way they are interconnected, right? To create a web app, to create like websites. So let me give you an example of a website that was created with Django. So you know how check this website. It was created with Django. I know that for sure. Outreachy.org. What's that? Cancel. What's that? So check this website. Ibrahim Mohammed, yes, I think so. I think their GitHub automatically populates some things. So if you don't want it, you can clear it and add the ones you want. Sorry, what's happening? Why are you trying to open the? Yeah, did you get the same error?
The same error, yes.
What was the error this time around? Sorry.
Same error. Provide blah blah blah. Come in. Let me run it. Yes, this is it.
Please go back to your models. Cancel that db.sqlite3. db.sqlite3 is a database. You can't open it like normal files.
Okay.
Like cancel it instead of don't. Yeah, exactly. So what was the error this time around? Yeah, add default to name too. Let's see what will happen.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, time is 7 o'clock. I need to get going very sorry. Okay, Unwogu, I'm going to unmute you very soon. Yeah, you have the floor, Prince. Sorry, I say Prince Precious. Whoa, reduce the volume, please. Yeah, okay. Try to run it again. Yeah, it works now.
You should go. Okay, it now works.
Now, yeah, migrate. No, migrate. You need to migrate before you run server.
Okay, sir.
So make migration on this will create the SQLite code. Yeah, Control C. See, you have 20 unapplied migrations. Migrate. Now do your Python manage. No, don't run server yet. Wow, you like running server. Create super user again. You need to do the whole thing. You deleted your database, so you need to do the whole thing from like scratch.
Okay.
What are you trying to do? Oh, create super user. Yes, sir. Just create super user now or something. You can type it now. The time it takes you to like scroll back, you type it, be done with it. So we're getting ready to no, not pip manage. No, Python manage.py create super user. So, don't worry, it happens to the best of us. Okay, now.
Yes, sir.
Are you done with everything?
Yes.
Now your screen is like 2 seconds behind, but that's okay.
Okay.
Run server now. You can now Python manage run server, then go to your admin. Everything should work fine. Is why is full stack Python task not the same as Python backend task? Like for instance, the class and task was going to do. Okay, Mrs. Blessing, or if it's Mr. Blessing, I'm sorry, I don't know if he's a boy or girl. So the thing is, right? You guys, if you are, I'm assuming you are in backend. I mean, you are in part time. If you are in, yes, if you're a part time student, right? You agreed to the fact that you don't want to do like the full task thing, right? So the idea is we don't want to give you guys too much stress, right? Because then we don't want a situation where we'll give you a task and you'll be like, Chibi, I only applied for part-time. Why are they giving me a lot of tasks, right? So that's why you guys have specified task. And that's why you guys don't have everything. Now click on add. Let's see. Yeah, it works. It works, right?
Yes, sir.
Does it works?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Good.
Oh,
Okay. You know
thank you,
what?
sir.
This call has been going on for about 2 hours. I'm human, so I have to like drop off. Yeah, but I'm not taking any more questions. So Mrs. Blessing, I hope that answered your question. We don't want to stress you guys. That's why we don't give you guys like a lot of tasks, like the way we do with full-time students, where like we give them tasks every other week. You okay? You thought the difference should just be the front end included. Fair enough. You know what? Raise it with Silos, please. Raise it with Silos. I'm not. That means Silos is not it. It is. Oh, come on. Why you? You know what? I give up. Raise it with Silos, please. Okay. Is anybody there again? I think that that's everybody, right?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Can I stop sharing?
Yeah. Please have a nice day. Yeah. Ibrahim
Thank you,
Mohammed. Ibrahim Mohammed. Ibrahim Mohammed. Okay. Sorry. Like I'm just going to run through everything one by Sikiru Yusuf. You want to talk? Sikiru Yusuf, you want to talk? No. Olalekan Akintoye, do you want to talk? Ibrahim Mohammed, please, I have to go and do something. So please be fast. Excuse me. Dr. Suguru. Yeah, you've been there since morning. Sorry. Ibrahim, sorry, I have to mute you.
Hello?
Dorcas has been here for. Sorry, I have to mute you. Dorcas has been here for you. Sorry. Dorcas, sorry, very sorry. I know I met you when we started the call, so.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, please be fast. Sit to the point, please.
Yes, I will be. Okay. What is the difference between Git init and Git clone? Is there any difference?
Yes, there is. Git init is to initialize a GitHub repository on your local system. So what happens with, like, let me share my screen and so I can just take you through everything. So when you create, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Be able to. When you create the directory, right? So let's create a directory, for example. Let's create a directory called, no, EIR. Let's create a directory called like example or something, right? So see, we have a directory called example. By default, when we say LX example, see, example is empty. There's nothing inside there. Let me open my folder so you can see what I'm talking about. So where do I have it? Documents, Python, tutorial. See, example, right? See, example is empty, right? Let me show you the files so you can see everything. There is nothing inside the example. So if you move into example, right? I'm inside the example folder, right? And I do git init, right? See, a .git ignore files get created. This is what Git actually uses to track your file. Then now, after git init, you should be able to run things like git status, right? Git whatever, git add, or all the git command, you should be able to run them, right? So the difference with git clone is when you clone a repository, right, you don't have to do the git init again. It will have done it from you. So let me show you an example. What can I clone? Let me clone something from my GitHub repository. What can I clone? Have any? Okay. I'm trying to remember. See, let me just check. I can't remember the folders I have to save. Bookstore. Let me clone Bookstore. Okay, so right. So yeah. Let's yeah. Let's rather. Sorry. So let's go back now. Now let me clone. What was it called? Let me clone from GitHub, right? I'm cloning this repository from GitHub, right? So it will create a new repository called Bookstore. If I go into Bookstore, I do LL. See, there's a .git ignore there already. Without having, so I don't need to do git ignore. Then I can do git status. It show me everything about the file, right? So I don't need to do git init again. I can just continue to work on it. So really, git what's it called? Git clone is like taking the repository from GitHub with like its history and everything, like just taking the whole thing and dropping it on your local machine, right? So I think that's it. I hope that helps. I think I can close this one. So who was talking? Dockers, right? Dockers. Does that help?
Yes, but the challenge, or I don't know if it's a problem. I clone and I copy all my project.
Sorry, I'm losing you.
Like the problem the other person I encountered the other time, I encountered that and I had to copy my project from my local system into my repository before pushing. I don't know if that, well, maybe I will send that through text. There's no more time.
Yes, there's no more time. So please, oh, you have other questions? Send it to me on Slack at Bazzan. I'll try to.
Okay. No problem.
Yes. So what's the other question?
Okay. Can I use Git bash instead of my normal terminal?
Yes, I actually advise you use Git bash. Git bash is way better than your normal terminal. I don't tell today I said that. But yeah, you can use Git bash.
Okay, and the last question is, how can I update my repository? A video was made on that on YouTube, but I can't find the video anymore. I don't know if it's
What do you mean by how to update your repository?
I want to make some corrections on my work that I've already pushed to GitHub.
Yeah. Okay, but I guess you have the files locally, right?
Yes. Must I create another branch to do that?
Depends. If you are working in a team, yes, definitely. You can't just you can't just create into main like that. But since you are working locally, you can do something like this. Where is it? So let me share my screen again. Let me go to a GitHub project that I have running already. I have this one. Sorry, I have this project running already. Wow. Okay, so if you do git status, right? I have this project running already. I have a file called newfile.txt, right? Secret custom name. If you go to my GitHub profile, you should see it. GitHub/LMS. Sorry. Sorry. I keep saying sorry. So newfile.txt, right?
Yeah.
You see secrets equals to my name, right? Same thing with my local, same thing with the local thing. secret equals to my name. So what you want to do is maybe you want to change it to my new name or something. My new name. So if you come here, so sorry, initially control, let's do Control Z. So initially, if you do git status, right? Now let me just put it this. Sorry. Yes. So see, initially, if you do git status, right?
Yeah.
Everything is clean. Everything is clean. But when you do my new file, so when you edit the file and you have my new file and you do git status again, it will show you that the new file is modified. It will show you that you have modified the file.
Okay.
So what you when you modify a file, what you do next is you git add. Right?
Okay. Okay.
You git add new file.txt. Right.
Okay.
Then you do git status. So it will show you modified. So it has
Has been
changes to be
staged.
committed. Yeah, it has been staged exactly. Then you do git commit.
And
let me say change new file. Sorry, your commit message should be more descriptive, but like we're running low on time, so I've made the commit. Then I'll do git push origin main, right?
okay.
When we get close to the project stage, there should be a video on how to like work in a development settings where you don't just push directly to main. Right?
Yeah, a video is already out.
Wow.
One was done by Niyu and Ebuka, but I can't find it. I don't know the title on YouTube. I've been looking for it, but I don't know where it is.
Okay, let me see.
By Niyu and Ebuka.
YouTube. Let me see if I can help. Sorry. So once you refresh, you should get my new name. See, and that's how to do it.
Okay. And the question I want to ask: if I make changes like this to my file, will it still be marked? Because I want to edit something. Okay.
Yeah. As long as the submission deadline is not up. So I think even after the submission deadline, you're free to edit as much as you want.
No problem.
Well, as long as
this
front end, it should be under front end 22. Sorry, this is
okay.
It should be somewhere here. Working with the terminal. Introduction to CSS. It was made by Niyu and who?
Niyu and Ebuka.
You know what? Please DM me on Slack. Let me help you get it. I can't find it.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. I can't find it here.
Thank you. That's all.
Yep. All right. Okay. So let me get to the messages. I thought cloning was done with the website. I don't understand that. Network threw me out. Okay. Toby, are you back on? Toby. I think he's out again. Let me see. What's there again? I thought cloning was done with the website. I had to change because of my system. Boss. Time has gone. My hand has been up. Okay, Dorcas, Ibrahim, Mohammed. Sorry. Toby. You know what? I think we should just end the call, right?
Yeah, that's great.
Does anyone have a question again? Like, I don't think anyone has any question.
There are a couple of people with their hands up, though.
Trust me, we can't get to everybody. Let me see if I can. Like, I have something else to do. I'm so late. Ibrahim Mohammed, please, you have the floor.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. I realized that I have two git ignore files in my project. I don't know because the first one is when I created the repository, and then I cloned it in my local system. But the second one, I don't know how come it got inside. And the second one, it seems is in my project. Sorry. Oh no, the second one is in my environment.
Oh, well, how did you create your environment?
Yes.
Did you use ptenv or like virtualenv?
No, yeah, I use virtualenv.
Toby, you sent your message to me.
Yeah, I just saw.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
basically
please
what
go.
I want to tell you, Ibrahim, is that you should delete the one that was created by virtual environment. Okay. You should only have one Git ignore per Git repo, which is basically what you cloned. Okay, so keep what you cloned and delete everything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ola Lekan Akin. Wait, Ibrahim, do you have any other question?
Yes, and then I tried to what do you call it? Hide my secret key. So I followed the process, but it's like the mentor was using pipenv, whilst I was using the virtual env. But after the whole process, I was able to hide it. Yeah, Vim. I was able to hide it in the activate file and did everything. But when I was running the server, it wasn't allowing me. So he reactivated his pipenv, but with virtual env, it wasn't. When I reactivated, it still couldn't run. The server couldn't run, so I had to
Sorry to
unhide
cut
my.
you short, Ibrahim. Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you know what? That sounds really complicated. That I think what's happening is that you're trying to run your project, okay, and then you forgot to import your secret key, or you forgot to import your secret key. You don't know where you kept that, and there's a mix-up between pipenv and virtual env. So what I would advise you do is you send me a DM on Slack, and we'll take a deeper look into that. We won't be able to cover that in the time we have left. Yeah.
Yeah. Time is.
Yeah.
Okay, Olalekan Akintoye, yeah, send the message to Toby, all right? Anyone, please. Or should we just take his question? Because I feel bad already. He's like the last.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was really
thank
brief.
you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's Mr. Ibrahim, yes. All right. Okay, Olalekan, please be fast. God, time is 19:20 already. So yeah. He's not even talking, and it was saying,
No, he's on mute.
Yeah, I've asked to unmute. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Good evening.
Can you?
Definitely.
Yes, we can. I mean,
I'm using to. So please, you pardon me. The issue is
Toby, can you hear him? Very well.
I can't. Now he's muted again.
No, I muted him. Can you hear him? Like, could you even make out what he was saying?
No, there was network.
Hello.
Okay, yeah, please
sorry.
go on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. So I was saying I'm using two devices, my phone and my laptop. The laptop microphone has an issue. So
we understand.
this will have this on the second Django project. So can I just share the system so I can show you?
We won't have time for that. We won't have time for that.
I have the same issue with Tikiru, so I don't know. It can help him too.
You have the same issue with you?
Yeah, Tikiru is on the group chat, so I don't know. There are other people that might have same issue. I'll be fast about it.
You know what? It's not about you. Like I literally have to get off this call right now.
Yeah.
Like right now. Same thing with Toby too. You know what? Okay. Please just DM one of us. We will definitely take the time to please. We apologize.
Almost sincere apologies.
Slack also. So maybe you can get back to me on that.
Yes, please. DM one of us. Thank you. I think that's all. Yeah. So thank you guys. Toby, what was going to happen now? Is Shiki around the call?
Yeah, I think do I just.
Wow.
Okay. We can stop the stream.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Bazzan. Thank you so much, Toby.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.